Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Tara Michelle, aka Opinionated Scents, and today we're going to do a haul. Now, I already filmed this video, or I thought I was filming this video. However, my camera stopped recording, so I won't be able to do the unboxings again. Guys, let's just get into it. I'm already so heartbroken. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Okay, so basically these are just a few things that I've picked up recently or in the past 2 months. And I wanted to go ahead and show them to you all. That way, if you want me to do reviews on them, I can. You can request that in the comments. But most of these I'm probably going to give a review on because, you know, I'm opinionated. I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. This is a sweet pastry by Zara. I have heard so many people talk about this fragrance. Like it is supposed to be the best lemon pastry you could find, you know, and amazing for the price point because Zara perfumes are pretty cheap. Let's see. This was $25.90, but I think there was a sale going on because I didn't pay that for it. But guys, if I can be frank, I mean, I wasn't expecting a lot because it's a Zara fragrance. Delicious Delights and Gabby Loves Perfumes were the two who convinced me to go ahead and pull the trigger on getting it. And I must say, for me, one of my favorite notes is lemon. One of my favorite flavors of anything is lemon. I love lemon water, you know, lemon cake. It doesn't matter. I love lemon. This is one of the most synthetic lemons I've ever smelled. And I kind of expected that because it's a Zara perfume. Not a dig, but it's so strong of lemon pledge. And on my skin, it turns bitter and sour. So this is not something that I would ever wear on my person. However, my 7-year-old loves it. Olivia thinks it's just the best thing ever. So I'm going to put it in a community place. And more than likely my dining room on my buffet. Is that what they call it? Because this is an amazing room spray. Now, I will tell you all day that on Thanksgiving, my dining room and my hallway or in my kitchen are probably going to smell like this. This is outstanding for just, like this could be a candle. And you know what? Now that I say that, a candle or an air freshener, that is what I'm getting, like a waxy syntheticness on my skin. So for me, I wouldn't necessarily tell someone not to get it, but it's a no-go for me. That's Zara, a sweet pastry in Paris. Now, my goal in this is not to go over all of the notes and how I feel about all of them, but that may happen anyway. So if that's where, you know, the road leads us or takes us, hey, let's just go for the ride. This is Yes, I Am by Cacharel. I heard a lot of people talk about this as just a really cute, could be signature scent if that's your type of vibe. I have way too much going on to have a signature scent. But this is nice. I really, really like this. It's not life-changing. It's not earth-shattering, but it's really nice. I wouldn't mind a coworker or anyone who I was with, you know, multiple days a week smelling like this every day. I think that this is beautiful. I didn't really get that big of a size. I think this is like a 1.7 fluid ounces, so I'm going to enjoy this. I really do like it. If I had a much smaller collection, I could see me purchasing a full bottle of this and rocking it. I recently found Pinrose as a company in general because Valley Von the Perfume Dime was always talking about them recently. And I had a sample, a moist towelette perfume. And it was in this fragrance, which is called Secret Genius. I fell in love. So the 3 notes in this are Madagascan vanilla, sandalwood, and caramel, I believe. It is so sweet and simplistic and beautiful and just, yeah, like a secret genius. There's nothing, you know, loud and just crazy about it. It just smells good for the sake of smelling good. In the sweetest, most simplistic way. And when I say the sweetest, most simplistic way, I'm not talking about sugary sweet. I mean like nice and pleasant and pretty sweet. Like a sweet girl, or a sweet grown woman, a sweet young lady. Because it doesn't smell like a baby or an adolescent, but it is stunning. Man, I love this. I love this so much. And I will end up with a full bottle of this maybe years down the line whenever I can do something. I digress. Replica, baby. Mason Margiela's Replica line lipstick on. I've talked about this enough for you guys to know I am obsessed with this. I dig the nostalgic vibe of the opening, but it is the dry down, the powdery, beautiful, stunning dry down that draws me into this. I cannot say enough about this fragrance. Oh, I love it. And I'm gonna tell you now, it was such a surprise. I remember hearing Karina Waldron talk about that. She was the first, and I do believe it's still the only person I've ever seen a video of talking about it. And I just thought to myself, why would I want to smell like lipstick? But I'm glad I got a sample some way, somehow. And you shouldn't judge a book by its title, shall I say, because I literally was not interested when I heard the name of it. Next, we're going to talk about So Scandale by Jean-Paul Gaultier. You guys should know by now I love Jean-Paul Gaultier. Scandale, the original, is an outstanding fragrance. By Night is good as well. La Belle is just to die for. Classique Essence, Classique Essence de Parfum is beautiful. Oh, that is such a good fragrance. I need to find time to wear more often. So Scandale, I was scared off of this. I watched a video by Rhonda Larice, and she talked about it just being too much of a tuberose. And so I was like, yeah, I have some tuberose fragrances. I don't really want a loud, heady one, so I won't worry about this one. But then recently I heard Chrissy P and I believe Gabby Loves Perfumes talking about it, and Chrissy P sold me on it. I commented, and she came back and we just went back and forth a little bit. And I was like, you know what? I liked her reaction. I love tuberose. So let me try. I'm so glad I did, guys. Oh man. Yo, this is definitely a tuberose fragrance. It is not the old lady headache inducing tuberose. It's also not the bubblegummy tuberose of Velvet Vanilla, and it's not the candied one from Crystal Gardenia by KKW or My Way by Giorgio Armani. It's different. It's like the floral version. I really don't like to use the word floral because it scares some people away, namely me, but it just smells like the floral, the actual, if you walked up to a gardenia and smelled it version with a beautiful amount of sweetness, like enough sweetness that it cuts into the floralness of it. This is a beautiful balance. I think this is one of the most exquisite tuberoses I've ever smelled, actually. So I'm really, really glad that I watched a couple other videos and that I heard some different opinions, and I tried this because it is a love at first sniff for me. I'm so grateful to have this in my collection. Love it. Next, I want to talk about Gilded Fox, which is also from the House of Pinrose. This was also talked about by Valivant the Perfume Don. I found it for a fantastic price on Macari. So this is one enormous, potent Tootsie Roll. So it's supposed to be like dark chocolate. This is a Tootsie Roll. So as soon as I smelled this, I thought, oh my gosh, I want to add that to Hugo Boss The Scent Private Accord to see if I can get some more longevity out of it. I definitely added some longevity to the Tootsie Roll part, but you lose out on the mandarin. So you still have to keep reapplying the Scent Private Accord Hugo Boss with this, but I do like them together. I haven't worn it by itself. I really don't know if walking around smelling like a Tootsie Roll is my judge without something else there. So I think I'll continue to wear it with Hugo Boss The Scent Private Accord. I don't know. Maybe I could wear it to sleep. I don't know. I have to play around with this one. But I'm glad I have it in my collection. It wouldn't be a repurchase for me because it's not necessary, but I'm glad I have it to play around with it now. So I had the travel size of this. This is from the House of Mancera. It's called Wild Candy. And I went through two of those actually and decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and buy a full bottle. And I love this. Wild Candy. The House of Mancera. Come on. I love Mancera. So this is a beautiful candy scent. Like I believe there's some florals in there too. What this does on my skin, this This really blends with me well. This does something completely different from what I've ever smelled on the 2 other people who I know own this. So we all laughed about that because we all smell different. And I know it's a combination of body chemistry and probably the moisturizing things that we use, from lotions to, you know, they may throw on something else and layer it, but this is outstanding. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Like, I have multiple Mancera bottles, fragrances. They give you 4 fluid ounces. And you only need in between 2 and 4 sprays, depending on which ones you own. Like, I hope these last for 20 years because, like, that's how long it's going to take to get through it. Arlene, Delicious, aka Delicious Delights, has hipped me on to the House of Hermes. And I have fallen in love with the Jardin line. So I purchased up the last 2 that I do not own, and I have the complete collection now. And even though it's not this time of year to be wearing these, although you can wear what you want, when you want, how you want. This is Le Jardin de Mon Soleil. This is a very bright, happy fragrance. Arlene described this as a fragrance that actually makes her smile, and I agree. When I first smelled it, it's just so bright and cheerful. It's one of those that you could wear on a rainy day when you don't have to leave the house. Yeah, man, this is perfect. And I'm going to do my complete collection video. I was thinking about doing it like towards the spring, because this is not necessarily the time to purchase these or wear these. You know, historically, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, according to seasons, if you follow those. But I don't know, I might do it sooner than later, just to get everybody used to it so you can start to make your, you know, spring list. This next one is Un Jardin sur la Lagune. So all of these, you know, this entire line is about a specific type of garden. I haven't looked these up. I know Sur la Nile is like the garden of the Nile, or near the Nile. One of them is like a rooftop garden, and then the Mediterranean is a garden in the Mediterranean. Like, it just makes sense. And when I do my video on them, I'll make sure to do my due diligence and tell you what they all stand for. But I'm assuming this has got something to do with a lagoon. And this is outstanding. This might be my favorite one. This is definitely the more sophisticated, elegant, classy one, where the other ones are super green and citrusy, you know, and one of them has this amazing apple in it. You know, I think in this line, you have something for every type of woman and every type of occasion. So I can't wait to do that video for you guys. Next, I had a decant, not a decant, it was a sample of this one. And this is Les Notes Gourmandes Reminiscence Eau de Parfum. So, who told me about this? I can't remember who told me about this, but I really, really enjoy this. This is sweet, a little powdery, a little floral, very delicate, and I absolutely love to wear this to sleep. This is such a beautiful perfume. So when I purchased a sweet pastry, I also was looking for Rich, Warm, and Addictive, because this was another one that everyone was talking about from Zara. So I had to get the double pack, which included Intense, Dark, and Exclusive. This one, definitely for my husband. This is so sexy. Oh my goodness, baby. When he put this on, Okay, so Rich, Warm, and Addictive. Upon first smell, I didn't like it. I was like, what's the hype? Everybody's talking about it's just so great. Not really, you know. I didn't get it. But I think that, again, sometimes when you first spray something once, you know, oh my God, this smells so good. This smells so good. So I am of the mindset that sometimes when you first spray something, I don't know, it could, because it's trapped in that little line that it comes out of from the little atomizer. Maybe it's been sitting there too long, or maybe the things didn't mix well, but baby, this comes alive. And it just took the second spray. So on the first spray, I sprayed it on me, and I was like, what? So I sprayed it on my other arm and I was like, okay. This arm took legitimately about 5 minutes before what I smelled on the second arm came to life. And I have already known this. I've been thinking this for years now. I'm telling you, sometimes your first spritz out of the bottle is just jacked. I don't know. My 6-year-old son loves this, so we're going to share it. But this was worth it. I mean, even for the fact that I do not care for a sweet pastry to wear it on my body, I think it was worth it for a room spray, especially this time of year. And this is something, dude, I love this. I love this, and I love this on my husband. So win-win for me, baby. Zara. Okay, I see you. I showed this one on my Instagram. So if you're following me on Instagram, you see these were the last two that I was looking for. Really quick. I picked this up. This is Love Osmanthus. Beautiful citrus. Creamy citrus. It comes out strong on the citrus at first. I don't mean that negatively. I mean, boom, you know, the openings of citruses that are done right hit you. You get that zest, and it's everything. It's so bright and it's so beautiful. And then it dries down super creamy. Like, oh man, I just love Osmanthus as a note. So I do eventually want to get a 30 milliliter bottle of it, maybe even 100 milliliter. I'm not sure yet. And then I purchased this. So the Oolong Infini, I'm not really into tea notes per se. When you first spray it, it smells like a tea bag that's been sitting out for a minute to me. I was like, what is this? The dry down is one that left me speechless and fiending for more. So I deal with that opening, baby, please, because to get to this is a dry down that's worth me going through anything for. And then I also got Bergamot Soleil. They had an amazing Black Friday sale going on, which could still be going on for all I know. I'm not sure. I hopped on it the moment I saw it. Next, we have Love by Kilian, Don't Be Shy. Come on. How beautiful is that? Beautiful is that? The price point on this hurt me, which is another reason why I just wasn't getting ready to do the Ani. I was like, you know, no. This was the last purchase that I made on a super, super, super duper expensive level that just had me know that I was done. I'm done spending too much on a bottle of perfume. This was worth the purchase for me because I absolutely love this. And I got it for an amazing deal from fragrancenet.com because of MJ. It's MJ on YouTube, aka Maria, posted it, and I think that Cacharel told her about it. So thank you to both of you. I got it much less than what I would have got it if I would have brought it at the friends and family from Sephora. Last but not least from this haul, and I still have more stuff on the way. I purchased, because I'm trying to use some level of intelligence, some travel sizes. And these three are a little bit of the talk of the town on YouTube right now. So I picked up Perfect by Marc Jacobs, which was not on my radar in any capacity. I did not care to smell this. I thought it would be another Daisy-like perfume. You know, it just didn't, you know, pull to me. It didn't call to me. I wish it had a call to me, baby. This is so good. It smells green at first. It almost gives me vibes of Oh So Decadent and Divine Decadence. Not as strong or as potent as Decadence, but that is in there. You know what I'm saying? And then you get hit with like an almond milk note or something like that. This is unique to me. I don't have anything else in my collection that smells like this. So I really like it. And I'll do a more in-depth review on all three of these. Actually, I'm going to be doing a series that it has been floating around. I had thought about it. You know, it's been written in my book, but then I started to see the videos popping up because, like, for real, what's really original on YouTube nowadays? And that's not a bad thing. We're all doing the same content, but the reviews and the opinions are different. So it's okay. This is Viva La Juicy La Bubly. This is the newest one. This is really, really cute. There is a fantastic champagne note in this. I will not deny that. The opening with the champagne note, oh man, this is so freaking pretty. But the dry down, because I'm not sure if I showed the box. The dry down is exactly the same as about 10 Viva La Juicies. There's absolutely nothing different from that strong, strong core DNA. And the champagne gets lost. And then in the super dry down, like on the skin, you get that, you know, champagne coming back in. But to me, it's not full bottle worthy. I'll go ahead and just put that out there. For anybody who's thinking about it, I would strongly suggest that you get your hands on a sample or a travel size or a decant first. Because if you own any others from the Viva La Juicy line, I'm pretty, you know, you could throw on a spritz of Jardin for the champagne and then wear whatever Viva La Juicy you want, and you're pretty much going to get the same thing. And again, that's just my opinion. Last but not least is Viva La Juicy Pink Couture. This looks exactly the same as the other one, really. I love this one. It's every bit of Viva La Juicy, again with that DNA, but it's sweet and it's pretty, and I just like it more than the La Bubly. I am not going to say that either one of them are must-haves simply because I already own 10 from the line. So I know what the DNA is. I know what the funness is, but I will say that I am going to get a bottle of this eventually, just because it's a little different. So once I start to use some of the other ones and I dwindle down my collection, I can see me purchasing this one. Hell, by that point, by that point, I might even purchase this one, but I just need to get rid of the ones that remind me of these. This one becomes a skin scent relatively fast, but the dry down of this, I prefer over the dry down of this. So I don't think either one are a super must have if you already own some Viva La Juicies, but you know, they are cute. So get you some travel sizes just to try them out. But for now, that's all for my haul. Once I gather everything in that's coming in, I will do another haul. It'll be my final haul of the year because I don't care what happens. I am not purchasing anything else. Oh, wait, I did get something else. So I did purchase something else. I had about 4 decants of this and like 10 samples, no joke. I lost my mind. From the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is Gentle Fluidity in Gold. This is, this is so pretty. I am done with all of my samples and I have 1 decant left. So I haven't actually worn this from this bottle, but guys, I love this perfume. I love this perfume. It is so beautiful. I don't think that, you know, Maison Francis Kurkdjian is just like magic. I think he's like the new Merlin or something. Merlin of the perfume world. Merlin as the famous sorcerer, you know. Anyway, guys, I can't believe I almost forgot that one, but I immediately unboxed it and put it up. I needed it on the shelf. I needed it to just be beautiful and visible, so put it back up there with my baby MFK 540. And yeah, so again, that's pretty much all for this haul. As usual, thank you guys for spending time with me. I would love to see you guys in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And again, tell all your friends about me. Share me with your friends. Leave me any suggestions for new videos. I have a ton of videos I need to film. And I have some videos coming up of some house reviews that I'm doing. So yeah, that's about it. So until then, bye.